Is LinkedIn worth your time? The simple answer is yes, it is. Do you know that you have just 7 seconds to capture someone's attention, to have them decide that they want to keep reading to learn more about you? Assalamu alaikum and a big hello everyone. Welcome back or welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to take you through 10 essential do's and don'ts of creating your stronger personal brand on LinkedIn. And why is it so important? LinkedIn is a professional network which helps us to get the job openings by drawing the attention of our recruiters. It helps us to build a digital network organically. It helps us to re-engage with people with whom we have already worked in the past. It helps us to reconnect with our colleagues with the same industry people. So friends, moreover, your LinkedIn profile page is like the foundation of your digital personal branding. It's like your one-page resume with your high-level details. By the way, if you have not watched my video on resume building, I will leave the link in the description box below, or you may click on the I button here to get to know more about how to create effective resumes. And if you have an attractive LinkedIn profile, you definitely increase your chances to appear more in the LinkedIn searches by the recruiters as per the LinkedIn algorithm. So speaking about the first LinkedIn essential, number 1, your profile image. Yes, you heard me right. This is something incredibly important for LinkedIn algorithm search because this is your first visual impression. The don'ts are that it should not be a selfie. It should not be you on a holiday or a party mode. You should not be wearing sunglasses. So the rules are: make sure it's a recent photo of yours. It should be a clear professional photo. It should be a close-up with 60% of your face on it with a little bit of your torso in the photo image. Make sure you have a proper lighting in the photo. You're looking at the camera, you're smiling with your eyes, and the background of the photo is clear with a neutral shade. Now you may ask me that why having a profile photo is so important. Studies have revealed that LinkedIn profiles with the profile photo, they have 14 times more views and 9 times more connection requests. Because having a profile image, it increases your credibility as a professional. Coming to the second essential, your background photo or your background banner. Add a background photo or a background banner that reflects your profession. Add an interesting industry-specific banner. It is the second visual element of your LinkedIn profile page. By just a mere glance at your background banner, your audience will know a bit more about you and what matters to you the most. And now coming to the third essential, the headline statement. You have 120 characters. This is the description, my dear friends, at the top of your LinkedIn profile page. So it has to be filled in very strategically. The don't here is a headline statement need not be the job title your organization has given to you. So you have to think out of the box and be more creative when it comes to your headline statement. Moreover, add that zing factor that is simple and easy to understand. It surprises your target audience and draws their attention completely. So the quick formula here is you add the job function, you add the company name, you add that zing factor and keywords that help people understand what you bring to the table for them. And now the fourth essential on your LinkedIn profile page, the about section or the summary statement section to reflect who you are, what you do and for whom. And dear friends, this is critically important. 2000 words to express your story to your target audience and captivate them. The don'ts: don't leave this section blank while filling your LinkedIn profile page. Yes, I agree that it needs some time, some efforts to add to your creativity, to put your story right so that it appeals to your target audience. Do take some time and do fill it. The second don't: avoid overuse of buzzwords or very generic adjectives such as specialized, leadership, focused, passionate, expert, result oriented, certified, etc., etc. Because these buzzwords no longer they convince the people who you are or what qualities you have. You have to actually demonstrate those qualities. You have to actually show them by describing who you are and by actually utilizing the different LinkedIn profile features to show what you're all about. So the do's about this section: ensure you have a well-written about section. Number 2, it's about your passion, your personal story, and your professional story. So write it wisely, right? Why you are passionate about what you do. Write it properly so that it reaches to your audience, it appeals to them, and they want to know more about you. So just don't list the skills or the job titles you have been holding. Bring some life to your skills. Tell them through a story that why those skills matter and how they can make a difference in the lives of the people you work with. So the quick win formula here is: tell them about yourself, your story. Then tell them about your career highlights, your professional achievements, your expertise. If you can quantify them, then it's all the more good. Then tell them how your skills or how your work is making the world a better place, how you are actually making a difference to others, basically your impacts and contributions. And then leave them with a strong persuasive call to action, like you can email me here, you can reach me out there, you can visit my free resources in my YouTube channel. I would love to hear from you, right? And here you can add links to your website, your podcast, your YouTube channel, where people can reach out to you easily. So you have basically 2 to 3 paragraphs with 4 to 5 lines each, and wherein you can use bullet points, you can use icons to reflect your story. And the beauty of this summary statement is that you have 1 to 2 lines to add something about your personal self that reflects your personality and helps you to connect better to the recruiter or your potential client, because you just write something which they can relate to. For example, when I'm not working or in my free time, I love doing photography, right? So it connects basically. And the tip here is that use I while narrating your story. Be the first person, be the narrator, rather than using he or she. And now the 5th essential of your LinkedIn profile page that adds substantial value to your personal branding digitally. You need to add the current profile you are in, right? And then you should be definitely mentioning at least 2 to 3 of your past positions. And against every position, you need to mention at least 3 to 4 key roles and responsibilities. And the easy tip is that you can always copy them from your resume. The other important thing is that you need to list the achievements you had while you were performing the role, that specific role, right? And what was the result, how you contributed to the organization, your team, your department, etc. And yes, you need to make it simple and easy to understand. So use paragraphs, use bullet points when you're listing down your roles and responsibilities and your key achievements. And before I proceed, I would like to thank Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Most of you who know me in my YouTube journey, I have been working consistently as a career coach, helping number 1, fresh graduates in their journey from campus to corporate, and number 2, helping passionate professionals to take their next smart career move. And I have been frequently asked this question: how to create an impressive and impactful LinkedIn profile. That's why creating a strong personal brand on LinkedIn is important for me as well as for my clients. So I immersed myself in learning more about personal branding through LinkedIn for professionals. And who could teach me better than Skillshare? For those of you who don't know about Skillshare, Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for anyone who loves learning and wants to explore their creativity and learn new skills in photography, design, and productivity. I recently started a course by Debbie Tyson, who is a career coach, an instructional designer, and a facilitator. It was a short, crisp 17 minutes course with 6 lessons, which had a powerful impact upon my knowledge about personal branding through LinkedIn. One key takeaway message from Debbie's course is a powerful self-realization. Am I not ready yet? And she says that perfection is the enemy of good. And I'm so glad to inform you that the first 1,000 people who use the link in the description box below will get 1 month free trial of Skillshare. And this is completely free. By doing this, you're not only supporting my channel, but you're also giving an opportunity to yourself to learn something new and create your own personal brand. And now coming to the sixth essential, your education, your licenses, your certifications. Now tell the story of your education a bit differently, right? Get a bit informal when you are storytelling about your education. You can say that I studied in one of the best convent schools, so I learned discipline, punctuality, and values early in my life. Right? So definitely you have an edge when you tell your story differently in your education, and add the licenses and certificates which you have achieved during your career history appropriate to the nature of your job. And now the seventh essential and the quick win of your LinkedIn profile page, the skills section. The don'ts: don't have an exaggerated list of skills that are not relevant or appropriate to the core nature of your job. The do's: write those skills which you want to show to the audience, pin those skills, go through the long list of skills and identify those which are relevant to your job and then pin them, right? This will help you to align your skills with the headline and the summary statement. It will be a congruent structure on your LinkedIn profile. And now the eighth important essential feature of LinkedIn is skills endorsement. Endorsements add to your credibility, your professional image, right? So go through your network, identify contacts whose endorsements will really matter to you. Send them a polite message asking them to endorse you for a particular and a specific skill. Relevance matters here. So don't be afraid to reach out to people for skills endorsement. An important tip for you to remember is that you need to be very proactive in managing the endorsements in your skills section by using that edit feature. So you should choose very wisely which skills you want to highlight, you want to show to your audience, and which skills you need to hide, right? Because everything should be aligned to your core skills and it should not be deviating. Now, the ninth important essential of your LinkedIn profile page, recommendation. Testimonials that add to your credibility, right? These recommendations basically illustrate the experience of the people who have worked with you directly or indirectly. So they really matter, they are really important, and you should request for recommendations. So think critically and strategically and reach out to people with whom you have worked, your seniors, your professors in the university, your clients who can definitely add to the testimonials. Tip here is that you should also develop a habit of writing testimonials for others whenever requested. And now, last but not least, the 10th essential of your LinkedIn profile, your accomplishments and your volunteer experience. Accomplishments really add feathers to your cap, so you should definitely let the audience know what your achievements are in your area of expertise. And then volunteering really shows the soft side of your personality. Do mention your volunteering experiences. And now the bonus tip: edit your LinkedIn URL. The good thing is that LinkedIn gives you the feature to edit your URL, which generally has a lot of numbers, so you can customize it as you like it. This brings me to the end of my video today. I really hope you liked it. Make sure you implement these essentials to your LinkedIn profile and you optimize your profile page and enhance your personal brand. And do let me know in the comment section below which one is your most important LinkedIn feature. I'm curious to know. And yes, I also look forward to connect with all of you on my LinkedIn profile. Do send me a DM and I will make sure I connect and reply to you. And this brings me to the end of my video today. I really hope you liked it. Do share it with your family and friends because we are together in this education journey. And yes, you know the drill. You need to like and subscribe to my channel. It's the biggest motivation for me to bring more useful content for each one of you. With this, I will sign off now till I see you soon in my next video. Till then, take care, stay safe, and keep smiling. Ciao.